Advent. It's the time that we use to prepare for Christmas. And during Advent, you might have lots of traditions that you would do. Baking cookies, wrapping gifts, having parties, having friends come over, seeing your family. And we all know this year may be very different. Most likely will be very different. And we may not be able to do all of the traditions that we normally would love to do. I was thinking about that, all of the traditions that I do. And this year might be the one where I cannot be with my family or my friends. And I was thinking, what traditions might I add? And I remembered one from a long time ago that I learned about here at Derry. And I learned this from someone who worked here, and his name was Conrad Steinbrenner. Connie told us about a tradition that he had. And in his tradition, when he unwrapped his nativity set, and that might be a tradition you have, where you get a nativity set out each year, Connie would talk to the figures. Let me show you a possibility. Hey, Joseph, Mary, it's a good thing to see you again. I have not seen you in a long time. How have you been? I hope you've been well. I hope you've been comfortable. Well, Joseph and Mary, this is a very different year for me. We're in the middle of a pandemic. That means a lot of people are getting sick. I don't know if you would have known something like that during your time, but I know you had a lot of concerns before that first Christmas. But I'm sure glad to see you two. Jesus. Oh my goodness, Jesus. It's a good thing to see you. It's very comforting to see you. And it helps me remember that no matter what, God was willing to come to earth and to live among us, even in the middle of a pandemic. But this is the figure I most wanted to see this year. It's the angel. Why would I want to see the angel? You know, angel, it's because I know I need to hear your words. The words that in this Christmas story you shared with Mary, an angel shared them with Joseph, and an angel shared them with the shepherds. Do you remember what those words were? Do not be afraid. I really need to hear those words this year. And so, angel, I am very glad to see you. That was a tradition that Connie Steinbrenner did every year. He would greet and welcome his nativity figures, share with them some of his news, and always happy to hear their good news for Christmas. It might be a tradition that you would like to adopt this year. And if you don't have a nativity set at your house, don't worry. Call the church office. I know there are a lot of nativity sets there, and I'm sure they would be happy to loan you one so you can add a new tradition for this year. My friends, during this Advent season, as we prepare for Christmas, let us greet these friends into our homes and into our lives. And may we always remember, God is among us, and we do not need to be afraid. That's really good news. Amen.